क्योंकि ये सब्जी अगर मैं कच्चा खा जाती हूँ क्योंकि ईंधन नहीं मिलता है, तो वही कच्चा खाने का बात कर रही हूँ, क्योंकि एलपीजी सिलेंडर ये चंद महीनों में चार बार एलपीजी सिलेंडर का दाम बढ़ा। 3-4 साल पहले जब इसका भाव था 600, आज हो गया 1100। तो आप समझिए कि जो गरीब है, जो मजबूर है, वो कैसे 1100 रुपया देके सिलेंडर खरीदेगा। सरकार को सोचना चाहिए। ये हमें कच्चा खिलाने की आदत जो आप लोग डलवाना चाहते हैं, ये बंद कीजिए। ईंधन का, एलपीजी का भाव जरूर कमती कीजिए, क्योंकि आम जनता को बहुत तकलीफ हो रहा है इससे। आपको ये सोचना चाहिए कि मंत्री महोदय कितना शोर शराबा करके सत्ता पे आ गए, बस भूल गया आम जनता को। कहाँ है सिलेंडर लेके उनका जो जुलूस निकालती थी, बात करती थी, आज यहाँ है नहीं, मैं नाम नहीं ले रही हूँ। तो इसके बाद भी सोचना चाहिए कि हर चीज के ऊपर जो जीएसटी लगा है, टैक्स लगा है, एक तो बात है कि पेट्रोल या डीजल, इसके ऊपर भाव इसका बढ़ने से सब पर असर आता है, सब चीजों का भाव बढ़ जाता है। सो वी हैव टू agree that the prices of the petrol diesel, which are skyrocketing at the moment, is largely because the tax that central government is levying on it. West Bengal is amongst the first few states that took immediate step through Honorable Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, who reduced and gave a subsidy of 1 rupee for the benefit of the common man. I want to request the central government that the lion's share of taxes on fuel falls on the central government. The center imposes both flat and ad valorem rates on fuel. The center has been levying excise duties and also says, so this rupees 32.90 per litre on petrol and rupees 31.80 per litre on diesel, which has increased, has hiked, this excise duty has hiked from rupees 19.98 litre to rupees 32.9 in 2020. So this is indirectly increasing the cost of all edible, all kinds of consumables and everything required for daily life. In spite of this increase has been in spite of the international oil pricing having plunged to a multi-year low due to the pandemic in 2020. Even though the crude oil per barrel was so low, the tax was being increased by the central government, which is not desirable for the good economy. The economy has totally been shattered. The excise revenue from petrol and diesel increased by over 94% from about rupees 1,720 billion to 3,343 billion since 2014 up to 2020. The government's collection from levy of excise duty on petroleum products has risen 33% in the first 6 months of this current fiscal year. Central taxes on petrol and diesel rose by over 307%, and in the last 6 years, allowing the union government to mop up a sum of rupees 2.94 lakh crores through taxes on fuel between April 2020 and January 2021. In the last 3 years, under the central excise taxes, a whopping rupees 14 lakh crore has been collected by the center and states combined. However, the center has changed the way these taxes are shared with the states, and the states are not getting the share. The central government is getting a larger part of it, and so the states find them fiscally cornered. This is again against the federal structure, in which the states are not getting the share of this tax structure. The Finance Commission says that the states should get as much as 41% of their excise share. But due to the cess levied by the center, the center gets bigger share of taxes, leaving the state with little option. If we look at the wholesale price index, we depend a lot on the agriculture. The backbone of the agriculture is the fertilizer and urea. In the fiscal year 2013-14, the wholesale price index of urea was 104.7. And in this last fiscal, the wholesale price index of urea has been 110.1. If we cannot look at it properly to help the farmers, we know that you are not pro-farmer through the farm laws that had been brought and withdrawn later on. But unless the farmer is helped, the agriculture is helped, the country suffers, the people suffer. Cereal wholesale price index in 2013-14 was 126.6, today it is 160.7. The wholesale price index of vegetables, like this one that I just ate, it was 163.6, but today it is 204.5. Milk was 116, and today milk is 156.9. Milk is consumed by little children. Milk is consumed by the elderly for their well-being. Now children and the elderly can't even thrive because the milk is increasing so much in its cost. People cannot afford it. And then at the commodities, like medicines, essential medicines, which are life-saving, they are becoming dearer every day, and tax has been put on equipments used by specially abled people. This should be a shame on the government that you are not giving chance for the specially abled people to take care of themselves. My honorable friend here was just not talking about pencils and rubbers. That is for the growth of the education of young people. You are not taking care of the infants by increasing the price of milk. You're not taking care of the children in their education by increasing the price of pencils and rubbers. You're not even taking care of the economy at all. You should put more attention on the economic condition of the country than rather putting advertisements or apna dhera pitana. And the retail inflation has remained at 7, which is above the RBI's, Reserve Bank of India, tolerance level of 6. With the GST slab, price of everyday essential, a lot of people in the country, they take mudi and chira. Murmura कहते हैं, चूड़ा कहते हैं, दही कहते हैं, packaged food तो भी सही, packaged food गरीब लोग उतना नहीं लेते हैं, लेकिन मुड़मुड़ा जिसको कहते हैं, चूड़ा जिसको कहते हैं, और हॉस्पिटल बेड्स, मरीज गया तो उसके ऊपर जीएसटी। तो मैं पूछना चाहूंगा कि आप मुर्दा के ऊपर भी जीएसटी लगाएंगे क्या? मुर्दा को जलाने के लिए जीएसटी लगाएंगे क्या? अभी हाल ऐसा हुआ है इस देश का कि हर चीज पर जीएसटी लगा दिया। The price of cooking oil today stands at an average of 180 per liter in this year, whereas in 2014 it was only 105. बोल रहे थे आप यूपीए के टाइम में, मैं याद करना चाहती हूं, मैं बहुत इज्जत करती थी, अभी हमारे बीच नहीं है, लीडर थी यहाँ सुषमा स्वराज जी, उन्होंने कहा था 2004 में कि हम जब छोड़ के गए थे पेट्रोल का लीटर था 35 रुपया और चंद महीनों में यूपीए आके उसको 66 रुपया बना दिया। तब 66 रुपया में उन्होंने यहाँ खड़ी होकर बात रखी अपनी, 66 में। अभी सोचिए पेट्रोल का 100 से भी ज्यादा 110 के बराबर है, गाड़ी नहीं चलती। अरे तू बैठ, तुमको क्या पता है, बैठो, तुमको क्या पता है, बैठो। 3 बार दाल चेंज करे। अभी महंगाई इस जगह में आके पहुंचा है कि आम जनता का जीना हराम हो गया। चर्चा यहाँ हो रहा है, बहुत अच्छा, सभी बात रखने की अवसर सभी को मिलेगा, सब ठीक ठाक बात करके मैं सरकार से ये दरख्वास्त करूंगी कि आप एक जगह में आइए कि इतना टैक्स मत लगाइए कि आप ही को सिर्फ मुनाफा हो और गरीब मरते रहे। गरीब की तरह थोड़ा देखिए, गरीब के बारे में सोचिए और टैक्स कमती कीजिए कि वो भी जी सके। नमस्कार सर, थैंक यू।